Good morning. Welcome to Vidyanagar online classes. Today we are going to start a new chapter number 5, Understanding Elementary Shapes. So what do you understand by this name of the chapter? From the name of the chapter itself, we can say that in this chapter we are going to discuss some basic shapes like triangles, quadrilaterals, angles, etc. So the first topic which we are going to discuss here is line segment. What is line segment? Line segment, it is a part of line. It is a part of line which is bounded by two distinct points. Means, suppose this is a line segment, then it is bounded by two distinct points A and B. Means it will not go beyond these two ends point. Means its end points are fixed. Suppose this line segment is of 5 cm. That means it will not go beyond 5 cm. Even if you draw it from here, then also it will not go beyond 5 cm. It will stop after 5 cm. Means its end points are fixed. Okay, but in the case of line, its end points are not fixed. It has two arrows at its ends, and this can be extended further. This is line. Okay, so what is the difference between line and line segment? In case of line segment, end points are always fixed. Okay, but in case of line, end points are not fixed. It can be extended further. So you understand what is line segment? It is a part of line which is bounded by two distinct points. Okay, any problem? We are moving to our next topic, that is measuring line segment. It means how can we measure the line segment? So the first method by which we can measure the line segment is by observation. By observation. Okay. So how can you measure the line segments? Simply by observation. Suppose you have two line segments. One is this one and another is this one. Okay. So by simply observation or simply seeing, you can easily tell which line segment is bigger or which line segment is greater. This one is bigger. So this is the method of measuring line segment by observation. But if you have two lines, like one line, if you have two line segments, one is this one and the another is this one. So these are two line segments. Now these two line segments are not equal, but by simply observation you cannot tell which line segment is bigger. So this is the limitation of this method of observation. Okay, so in the method of observation, what we do, we simply tell by observing the line segments that which line segment is greater and which one is smaller. So this is the method of observation. Okay, understand? The second way to measure line segment is by tracing. So what you have to do in this method, suppose these are two line segments. Okay, one is this and one is this. So what you have to do in this method, firstly, you have to take one tracing paper. Okay, on that tracing paper, you will trace one line segment. Suppose you trace this line segment on the tracing paper. Now, what you have to do, you will take that tracing paper and place on the second line segment. Okay, so now when you will place that tracing paper on the second line segment, so you can tell by seeing the end points that which line segment is bigger. Okay, so this is the way to tell the measurement of line segment by tracing. Okay, but this method is quite lengthy as we need tracing paper and all. Okay, understand? So what you have to do in this method? Firstly, you will trace one line segment on the tracing paper, then place that tracing paper on the second line segment, and by simply seeing the end points of these two line segments, you can tell which line segment is bigger. Okay, understood? Now the another method by which we can measure the line segment is by using ruler and divider. Okay, so how to use ruler and divider to measure the line segment? See, suppose this is the line segment. So you can simply tell by measuring with ruler that what is the exact measurement of this line segment. And suppose two line segments are given, then you can tell with the help of ruler that which line segment is bigger. What is the advantage of using this method? In the previous two methods, you can tell which line segment is bigger, but you cannot tell the actual measurement of line segment. So this is the advantage of using this method. Understand? We can tell the exact measurement of the line segment. Okay? I hope you all know how to measure line segment with ruler. But now I will tell you how to measure the line segment with the help of divider. You know what is divider? Divider is like a compass. In compass you have one hole for the pencil, but in case of divider you do not have any hole. Both the ends of the divider are sharp ends with a needle on both of its ends. So what you have to do to measure with divider, suppose this is the line segment which you have to measure with divider. Then what you have to do, you will put one end of the divider at A and the another end of the divider at B. Okay? Now without disturbing the divider, you will take the divider and suppose this is a ruler. Okay? This is a ruler. Okay? So here it is 0. So what you will do, you will take that divider and put one of its end at 0 and you can measure the length of the divider. So in this way, you can tell the exact measurement of this line segment by using divider. So this method is very useful. Why? Because through this method, we can also tell the actual measurement of the line segment. Understood? Any doubt? Okay. So as we have already discussed about line segments, now we are moving to our next topic, that is angles. Basically, there are three types of angles. Okay, one is right angle, then straight angle, and then complete angle. Firstly, we are going to discuss about right angles. What is right angle? It is an angle. It is an angle of 90 degree. Okay, right angle is an angle of 90 degree. It can be like this, but don't always judge by its shape. It can be like this also, okay, 90 degree. It can be like this also. So don't judge by its shape. Its angle should be 90 degree. If the angle is of 90 degree, then it is a right angle. Okay, any problem? Okay. We are going to discuss the second type of angle, that is straight angle. Straight angle, it is an angle of 180 degree. Straight angle is an angle of 180 degree. Okay? Means double of right angle. It can be represented like this. This is 180 degree. Okay? So what is straight angle? It is an angle of 180 degree. Okay? It can be represented like this also. Okay? So in this case also, don't judge by its shape. It is just a double of right angle. An angle of 180 degree is known as a straight angle. Understand? Okay. Now we are going to discuss the third type of angle, that is complete angle. What is complete angle? It is an angle of 360 degree. Okay. So what is complete angle? It is an angle of 360 degree. That is double of straight angle. How you represent complete angle? Like this. See. This is an angle of 360 degree. Okay. Did you understand what is complete angle? It is an angle of 360 degree. So in the next class we will discuss these angles in detail with the help of clock and direction. So now we will do our first exercise, that is exercise 5.1. Okay. So the first question from our exercise 5.1 is, what is the disadvantage in comparing line segment by mere observations? Means we have to tell the disadvantage in comparing line segment by simple observation. Suppose This is one line segment. You know what is line segment? It is a portion of line that has fixed endpoints. Okay, one line segment is this and one is this. Okay, so if you compare these two line segments by simple observations, then there may be a chance due to improper viewing. Suppose one line segment is of 4 centimeter and another one is 4.1 centimeter. So if you are viewing just comparing by simple observations, then there is a chance that there may be error in your viewing. So this is the biggest disadvantage. Okay, there may be error due to improper viewing. So this is the disadvantage in comparing line segments by observation. Okay, understood? Now we are moving to the second question of this exercise. What is the second question? Why it is better to use divider than ruler while measuring the length of line segment? Okay, so I have already told you that we can measure the length of line segment with the help of ruler and divider. But here they are asking why it is better to use divider than ruler. You know, ruler is somewhat thick. Because of the thickness of ruler, we may find difficulty in reading the length of the line segment. So it is better to use divider. Okay, why it is better? Because of the thickness of ruler. Okay, because of the thickness of ruler, we may find difficulty in reading the length. Okay, so you understood why it is better to use divider than ruler? Because of the thickness of ruler, we may find difficulty in reading the length. So it is better to use divider. Now, the third question of the exercise is draw any line segment, say AB. Take any point C lying between A and B. Then measure the length of AB, BC and AC. Is AB equal to AC plus CB? So what we have to do? First of all, we have to draw one line segment. And the name of this line segment is AB. Now take any point C lying in between A and B. We have to take a point C which is lying between A and B. Suppose we take point C here. Okay. Now we have to measure the length of AB, BC and AC. Suppose AB is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay. And then we have to measure after AB, BC. BC is equal to 5 centimeter. Okay. And AC. We also have to measure the length of AC. Then AC will be equal to 3 centimeter since AB is equal to 8 centimeter. So AC will be 3 centimeter only because C is lying in between AB. Okay. So they are asking is AB equal to AC plus CB? Yes, from here you can simply tell AB is equal to AC plus CB. Yes, AB is equal to AC plus CB. Understand? Any problem? Okay, first of all we have to draw the line segment AB. Then we have to take one point C which is lying in between A and B. Okay, then we will measure the length of AB. Okay, then we will measure BC and AC. And when we will measure, since C is lying in between A and B, then always AB is equal to AC plus CB. Any problem? Now we are moving to the fourth question of the exercise, which is if A, B, C are 3 points on a line such that AB is equal to 5 centimeter, BC is equal to 3 centimeter and AC is equal to 8 centimeter. Now you have to tell which one of them lies between the other two. So among these three, AB, BC and AC, which one is the longest? AC. So suppose this is AC. This is of 8 centimeter. Okay. AC is of 8 centimeter. And AB is of 5 centimeter and BC is of 3 centimeter. Suppose this is AB. So AB is of 5 centimeter and BC is of 3 centimeter. So can you tell which one of them lies between the other two? So since AC is the longest line, so we can tell B lies between the points A and C. So what is the answer? B lies between A and C. Okay, understood? Okay. Now we are going to do question number 5. Verify whether D is the midpoint of AG or not. To verify it, we have to find the distance AD and DG. If AD comes out to be equal to DG, then we can say that D is the midpoint of AG. So first of all, we will measure the distance AD. So see here, A is at 1 and D is at 4. So AD is equal to 3 unit. AD is 3 unit. We can write AD is equal to 3 units. Okay. Similarly, D is at 4 and G is at 7. So DG is also of 3 unit. Okay. So DG is equal to 3 unit. So we can say that AD is equal to DG. Since AD is equal to DG, we can say that D is the midpoint of AG. So D is the midpoint of AG. Okay? Understood? Okay. Now we are going to do question number 6. What is that? If B is the midpoint of AC and C is the midpoint of BD, where ABCD lie on a straight line, say AB equal to CD. We have been given a line segment AC. Okay? And B is the midpoint of AC. Means since B is the midpoint of AC, that means AB is equal to BC. And it is also given and C is the midpoint of BD, where ABCD lie on a straight line. Suppose D is here, since they all lie on a straight line, and C is the midpoint of BD. So we can say that AB is equal to BC. Why AB is equal to BC? Because B is the midpoint of AC, so AB and BC is equal. Similarly, we can say that BC equal to CD. Why BC equal to CD? Because C is the midpoint of BD. So we can consider it as first and this one as second. So from first and second, we can say that AB is equal to CD. Understood? So in this way, we have to do this question. Any doubt? What we did in this question? First of all, we draw a line segment AC in which B is the midpoint. Okay? Since B is the midpoint, so AB is equal to BC. Then we draw a line segment BD in which C is the midpoint. Since C is the midpoint, we can say that BC is equal to CD. So now from first and second, we can tell that AB is equal to CD. Okay? Now question number 7 is your home assignment. Okay? So that's all about today's class. So what topics we have covered today? First of all, we discussed about the line segments. Then we discussed various methods to measure and to compare the line segments. Then we discussed about angles. Okay? If you have any doubt, you can clarify with me. Okay? So we will meet soon in the next class.